Let's be honest, if 5 years ago somebody told me that Indian celebrities would be faces of Gucci or Chanel, I would have not laughed off at it, but I would have been like, but look at 2025. Ananya Panday is front row Chanel and Alia Bhatt is walking guns for Gucci. And it's not just about fancy outfits anymore. They are the faces of these brands. They are the Indian ambassadors. Hi, welcome to my channel. And also welcome to my brand new series where I will be decoding Indian celebrities fashion who are becoming the newest faces of international fashion brands. We will not only be talking about what they're wearing, but also why it matters a lot to our country. And kicking off the first episode with my absolute favorite Ananya Panday, the one who went from being the struggle girl to being the face of India on the Chanel stage. So in 2025, Chanel named Ananya its first ever Indian brand ambassador, and it definitely is a huge cultural moment. Paris Fashion Week, she stunned in a black crochet cord, the scalloped white trims, gold accessories, and her minimal makeup, which is, I think, her signature makeup style at this point. It was not a look that was screaming, a look that was loud. It was very minimal, but I think it was still iconic. I think it still did leave a statement. I think this makes Ananya really interesting. I feel like she's not copying anyone or she's not trying too hard to be somebody else. She's crafting her own fashion identity. And I also think she seems very relatable to the Gen Z. So let's now decode what makes her Chanel partnership so genius. It's actually a marketing genius, I would say. So the brand's aesthetic has always been quite luxury, but with their history, the grace, and also their classic and timeless prints and patterns that they've been doing. And I think Ananya definitely brings freshness to that. A black halter neck top with wide leg trousers at the BOF 500 gala, the tiered couture dress at Chanel's Lake Como show. These were some classic Chanel silhouettes. Minimal accessories, there are soft waves, her dewy skin, of course, and that effortless but curated feel to all those outfits. And I think she's definitely a perfect definition of what a Chanel girl could be. Like, there is a little bit of like Parisian chic look to her, and then there's also her Mumbai confidence and stuff. Now, if I scroll through her Instagram, and I immediately see a clean aesthetic shift. The color palette is muted and creamy. The fashion moments are also there. A mix of sleeveless tweed sets, there is resort lace, and everyday denim with micro Chanel bags. Amazing. Even her captions have mellowed. She's laughing at herself, sharing behind the scenes, while still slipping casually into couture. The current generation doesn't love distant luxury. I think everybody wants to associate with somebody who they feel relatable with, who like with whom they can see similarities, or the person who seems very real and raw and not perfect or made up in glamour. And that's exactly what Ananya delivers. She's creating her own identity, her own narrative, that she's glam, but she's here for everyone and like everyone. She's not some unapproachable fashion. Since Chanel has always focused on the kind of polished sophistications, be it in their tweed suits or the structured silhouettes, I think they're definitely moving towards flowy silhouettes as well now. But if you look at a piece, you know it's Chanel or a copy of Chanel. I think Ananya's personal style definitely favors that of a Chanel girl. She has a youthful presence to her. She goes with clean lines, solid palettes, and fluid silhouettes, highly favored tonality over embellishments. At this point, she's definitely placed among the top fashion voices of the world. Her inclusion in BOF's 500 class of 2025 definitely is not luck. India's luxury fashion market is booming. Gen Zs are buying designer stuff faster than ever, and international brands desperately want a youthful, young, fresh face who feels aspirational but also approachable to the current generation. And Indian recognition and association with such big international brands matters a lot because it signals a structural and cultural shift in how the world perceives both India's luxury and identity factors. In short, when India faces step into global campaigns, it's not just representation, recognition that future of luxury also has Indian accents to it. Definitely, this is just the beginning. I will wrap the first analysis here. I really enjoy doing this. Honestly, I'm happy I got the idea. And I think it's going to be more interesting because in the next episode, episode 2, I am planning to decode the fashion of Alia Bhatt and her association with Gucci. You can like this video, you can subscribe to me if you want to be part of the little community that I have right now. I really want to reach more people who love fashion, who love Indian brands, who want to know about their own culture in terms of craftsmanship, fashion, design. And you can drop in the comments which celebrities' fashion analysis you would like me to do. And we can definitely get on it. And I'll do some research and definitely make videos on that. So, thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, share.